Lux your way with the Lux Cravings boxes from Taco Bell. There's the classic $5 box, the indulgent $7 box, and a whole new obsession in the $9 box, the flaming hot grilled cheese burrito. Try the Lux Cravings boxes at Taco Bell today.
As sports fans, we may cheer for different teams, but there's one thing that we can all agree on. We want the game to be big. And with 3 levels, 30 cabanas, a 143-foot screen, 6 clean pools, and endless cold drinks, it doesn't get any bigger or any better than Stadium Swim in Las Vegas. All sports, all seasons. It's more than a pool deck. Stadium Swim. It's the only thing like it in the world.
Check out the all-new Blue and Orange store at the Boise State Hall of Fame. The Blue and Orange store has your best game day gear. We're talking jerseys, hats, bumper stickers, car flags, more than 4,000 hats on the hat wall. If you want the best Boise State gear, make sure you check out the Blue and Orange store online at theblueandorangestore.com or the all-new Blue and Orange store down at the Boise State Allen Noble Hall of Fame.
Sunny days call for Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Refreshing and goes down smooth. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
How's your day going?
Going good. Thank you again.
When I want Boise State to win, I trust Coach Rice to lead the Broncos to victory.
And when I want the best painting and garage floor coating, I trust rowpaint.com to get that job done right.
You could win one of 2 trips to see Banana Ball live. Purchase 2 Body Armor products, use Let's Go Rewards, and you're entered to win. Right now, Body Armor is buy one, get one for $1 with Let's Go Rewards. Start getting those entries in. Let's go.
Around here, toughness isn't talked about. It's lived.
Matt Wagner with the one-handed catch down.
Early mornings, late nights.
Julian Bowen with 4.
Work that doesn't make the highlight reel.
Same mindset, different uniform.
This is the blue-collar grit, earned, not given.
Tough days don't stop us. They build us.
McMillan shoots and scores.
For the workers who don't back down, Ford doesn't either.
Shannon fires.
Lithia Ford of Boise, where Ford begins in Idaho.
This is Bronco Nation News Live. The best interviews, the most informed opinions, the latest breaking news, all from the top Boise State insiders. Bronco Nation News Live is the only daily show that talks nothing but Boise State sports. And we do it with you. Give us your comments or questions in the ICCU YouTube chat. Or leave us a voicemail on the Signature Roofing voice inbox at speakpipe.com/BNN. BNN broadcasts come from the Sun Cruiser Studios. Sunny days call for Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. It's refreshingly smooth and easy to drink. Crack open a Sun Cruiser and let the good times cruise. Bronco Nation News is presented by our title sponsor, Lithia Ford of Boise, and our major sponsors, Taco Bell, Idaho Central Credit Union, RoadPaint.com, and the Blue and Orange Store. At Lithia Ford of Boise, we're proud to stand with Boise State athletics. Through our NIL marketing partnerships, we're investing in the future of student athletes. Lithia Ford of Boise, here to get you there, wherever that may be. Lithia Ford of Boise, where Ford begins in Idaho. Broadcasting from the Sun Cruiser Studios, here's BJ Rains with another edition of Bronco Nation News Live.
Johnny kicks the camera right as we start. What's up, Bronco Nation? Welcome to my Ford vehicle, Lithia Ford of Boise F-150 here. We're outside Boise State football practice. Johnny, I had this all set up, and then you kicked the angle and all this. I'll have to fix this in a second here. Guys. Literally, as we were going on the air, Johnny knocked over my camera here. But we are outside Boise State football practice. A little cold, Johnny. I wanted to do it outside. Johnny refused. So we are inside in my F-150 right now. Boise State practicing at 9:30. So we started a little early today. Johnny, appreciate you getting up early and driving down today. And we got some football talk, some basketball talk. We're going to watch practice here. But finally, the sun is out. Finally, Johnny, I think after, 4 out of 5 days with rain or something like that, I think we're finally going to get a week or so of some decent weather here. And
you take it for granted in this town. It gets so nice, right? Especially this time of year, BJ. But yeah, it's nice to see the sun back out, guys. Yesterday there was like that hailstorm. I was driving home from KTIK last night, and I think it's the elevation, right? Why the hail gets so big in Boise compared to in a lot of other places, and they were coming down.
My 8-year-old was
hard last night.
My 8-year-old was freaking out. He couldn't believe it. He heard
how
it
big
coming.
They were.
He went to the window and saw on the back porch it was hailing, and you had thought he'd won the lottery. He was loving it. He's yelling to everybody, it's hailing, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And
I was doing the same thing in my car.
It was great. I didn't know there was a science behind it. The elevation.
That's from my guests in the comments. Those are all the geniuses here, obviously. I would imagine we get in Boise bigger hail because of the elevation. You guys can let me know on that. But nice to be here. And you take it for granted. It's nice so often and sunny so often here in Boise. And when you don't get it that was a stretch. Day in, day out, just kind of gloomy. Let's hope it stays this way. Certainly into the weekend.
Heck of a storm. Hope Caden Ward enjoyed it. It's what Jordan Morales says. Caden Ward, the 6'6" combo guard from Cal Poly, averaged 15.5 points per game last year, one of Boise State's biggest targets. And, of course, him and his mom are in town yesterday during the storm. I actually think he didn't get in till 8 p.m. maybe. Maybe he didn't arrive till after the storm. He'll wake up today and maybe get some good weather. But a big target for Boise State basketball on campus here today. And they're going to try to lock that down. A lot of portal news happening, basketball news happening. But, Johnny, let's start with football. We are outside of the indoor. I was happy to get that text last night, by the way. And then I checked this morning because I didn't know I forgot to read it or check. But when it's a cold day, I mean, right now it's in the 30s here. If you're not in the Treasure Valley, it is cold, legit cold here for mid-April. But I like the text that said they're going to be indoors today for practice.
I think it's been that way every Thursday of spring has been indoor.
Well, I know they want to get tough. They're football players.
Is that why, though, would you think? Or is it weather? I was wondering that, too, because I said the same thing, like, oh, good. The indoor, I mean, we shouldn't be complaining, but sometimes the indoor is nice and cozy. The lighting, though, sometimes it takes time to get adjusted to.
Lighting's terrible.
It's a little darker. They're kind of gloomy in there.
Every single time I walk in, I'm like, they need to turn on the lights. Oh, they are. It's so bad.
They're on. But
it's I know camera guys like Jay, they have to get footage and stuff. It's just not good in there. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was pre-planned every Thursday. Maybe it's the way it worked out with the weather. But it's they're outside on Tuesday. But I was not disappointed to hear or to see the text that said they were going to be inside today.
Yeah, me too.
By the way, someone's mentioning the storms. You ain't seen nothing if you ain't experienced a Midwest summer. I'll just tell you that.
Never have.
Yeah. Even last night I saw they had tornado warnings back in St. Louis and stuff. But going to school in Kansas, being from St. Louis, Tornado Alley. I mean, everybody in the Midwest has a basement, and it ain't for luxury. I'll just say that. I mean,
the tornadoes will come through and just wipe stuff out.
Oh, yeah. You go watch the documentary on, was it the Joplin tornadoes on Netflix? I mean, in Joplin, Missouri. I mean, it's a serious thing in the Midwest there. I mean, it's once a week, you're probably, hearing the sirens at some point.
Is it a summer thing?
Spring and summer.
Okay.
Yeah, summer definitely. But yeah, this is about time of year it's starting. But yeah, that's the one nice thing about Idaho. You may get a hail once in a while. You may get some strong rain, but you never have to worry about tornadoes and things like that. Although my kid was wondering about a hurricane yesterday, and I did say, no, you don't get hurricanes. And he says, it's a hurricane when it was hailing. I said, no, you don't get hurricanes. You don't get much of anything.
You got to live next to the water for the hurricane.
Yeah, we're 8. We're still learning that, although we're 9 next week, so we need to get it together. But yeah, you ain't experienced a real storm, so you've experienced a Midwest summer.
Okay.
But Johnny, football practice, we were out there on Tuesday. Another intense day in full pads. And we're only 9 days from the spring game. Next Saturday is the final. I mean, we're enjoying this coverage, enjoying these days of practice, enjoying all this, but in 9 days, we're going to finish up spring ball and be done with it. You've been, as much as anybody at practice and, here the past couple weeks since it started. I got a couple questions for you, but just generally, any obvious takeaways from the first, 3 weeks here of spring for you?
I mean,
you got your laminated, you called it a seating chart?
This is the thing that I won't say this, but Prater makes these like depth charts, and Spencer
I like
Danielson,
how he called it a seating chart instead of a seating chart.
Spencer Danielson does the same thing. I'm not sure what that. On the term.
Yeah, is he?
I don't know, but yeah,
because they're trying to build and grow. Maybe is there something to that? Or, okay,
yes.
All right.
Anyway, I got my thing here, and
unless I've always been wrong, I thought it was a seating chart. Maybe it is a seeding.
Is it seeding with a D or seating with a?
You don't want to show them the list.
I don't want to show them the list.
All right.
Or seating with a T.
So now we found out that his Prater's not your handiwork there. Okay.
No, yeah, he laminates it, makes a copy for me, and got early enrollees, transfers, and then this is what the team gives us. You have this, so you probably lost yours because you didn't laminate it.
I come to every single practice asking the great SID staff here if they have any extra, and normally they
because
don't.
You guys, there's 100 players, half of them are new now. Like the numbers, some of them even switch numbers. Like
our guy Austin Parr, Channel 7, who I think's working hard this morning. We'll see at practice, Austin. No, he tweeted that he's going to a fantasy football golf retreat this weekend.
Parr is, he knows how to have a good time.
Big time golfer, maybe one of the best golfers in the Treasure Valley. And one of the hardest workers in town. Channel 7, Austin, you deserve a break, man. Enjoy a few days off.
If you don't go into practice without a roster, I mean, it's kind of like, what are you doing, man? It's like going to a meeting without a pen, I mean, you got to be ready to take notes, BJ, but I've kind of been the same for spring. I like the mojo of this team in that there really isn't one. This team doesn't have a lot of personality. I think that's good. I don't see a lot of swag. I think that's good. I think this team just, they're just going to go to work. They are what they are. They're going to give it their best. They're all in. Everybody who wants to be here and wants to be a part of it is it the most talented team I've ever seen here? No. Is it the biggest team? Hell no. It's fastest? No. I don't know what it is, but I know that they're in. They want to be here, and they work really, really hard. Mm-hmm. And you see that out there. When Spencer said it, and I've said it a million times, practice is going to look different, guys. And I haven't had a chance to talk to him about it yet, but I want to see if part of the reason is just the personality of this team. So number one for me that's kind of stood out is the personality, not much swag or mojo. You've noticed that too, I'm sure. It feels much more business-like, and I think that's good for this team because there isn't a lot of star power. There just isn't. I mean, look who wears number 1 here. Bone Phelps, kind of a blue-collar, walk-on, nobody's giving me anything type of guy, and that's kind of the personality of this team. So that stood out a lot to me.
And by the way, we mentioned I was going to play something if I can find it. I don't think I can. I don't think this is it. Oh, this might be it, actually. Someone asked if they're more physical. They're how do I phrase this? They're doing more physical stuff, I guess I would say. Practice is more physical.
Wow.
Is the team more physical? I don't know, Johnny, right? I mean, I don't know if the actual players are more physical than last year's players, but they're doing more tackling, more live periods, more drills. And you were there yesterday. I played this the other day, Johnny, but I got to play it again.
It was one of my favorite drills I've ever seen in practice.
And watch Spencer Danielson here. Gets knocked over. Gets back up. This was one of those moments you'll remember from camp.
Yeah, that's this team. And I love that they do this. And I mean, guys, there was a hell of a lot better plays out there than Zeke's tackle. I don't know why BJ loves that so much, but it is cool for Zeke. But there were some really big plays out there.
During this drill?
Yeah.
I can play the rest of it.
It was awesome. And I think the coaches figured out, hey, maybe even if it means we lose a player or two that we don't want to, as a whole, we need to be better at tackling fundamentals. So we are going to be willing to put the pedal to the metal a little bit in spring and freaking tackle and play football and get after it. And we're going to be willing to do that because next year, this is who we want to be. We want to be a really good tackling team. And I would hope teams that do drills like this are better at tackling than teams that don't. And if you're saying, wow, that's a lot of missed tackles, do you know how freaking hard it is to tackle some of these dudes in the open field? It's almost impossible. But even to do these drills, I love what they're doing. Great tackle there, tough stuff. It fires everybody up. Excuse me.
22.
Yeah, that's
our man Is that our man?
Roman Tillman,
Yep.
redshirt junior, the South Dakota kid, having a good spring. But yeah, I like the fact that they're doing this. They're full-on tackling. They do full-on scrimmages where it's all live, and it's just weird. BJ, they've done more actual tackling this spring than I have ever seen combined in every single practice I have ever been to in covering this program. They've done more tackling in these 6 practices I've been to. You can tell the coaches are saying, you know what? The kids are probably going to leave after a year anyway. Who gives a rip, right? We need to be physical and we need to tackle. If we're saving all these kids to protect their career when we're protecting them for somebody else, why? You know what? Let's go. Let's be physical. And if you're going to come be a part of this program, this is what we do here. We hit, we play football, and we get after it, and we're going to be better because of it. We're not going to be the talented team like we were in the past. Sadly, at this level, your best players are going to leave every year. And if they aren't, then you probably don't have a very good team and you don't have good enough players to leave, which shouldn't be the case here, BJ. So for them to say, screw it, hey, they're going to leave us anyway, that's the mindset we need to have. We're going to be more physical, and next year we're going to be a better tackling team. And I hope it pays off because there's coaches and these kids, they're putting in the time. And it's hard on them. And
we can't report injuries. We can't report stuff that happens, Johnny. That's one of the deals, I guess, that we make by getting to watch the whole practice. But let's just say, like, it's taken its toll. When you're this physical in practice, like, there's been some guys that have needed help coming off the field.
Several. And I hate it. I'm not trying to sound insensitive, but casualties of war, I know if you're going to do this, you're going to have the training room filled up, and we can't say anything. But if we sat here and talked about all the injuries, there might be people in the chat that would say, Stop tackling. What are we doing? Come on. I get that too, but that we can't report on. And it's spring. That's how I would answer that. I don't see this happening in fall camp. No way. It's spring.
No. And we are supposed to talk to Spencer Danielson again on Tuesday. That'll be after the second scrimmage on Saturday. So maybe he'll give some clarity on that and let us know some guys that got banged up during camp and won't be out there in the spring game.
What's BSU Bill putting in that omelet, you think?
Got to crack a few eggs.
And what are the essentials? Like, if this isn't in an omelet, you're just like,
this is code for Johnny has nothing else to talk about.
For me, it's cheese.
You got to have cheese.
You just have to have cheese in an omelet.
I got to have meat in my omelet.
Some type of protein.
Multiple kinds. Give me.
I could do like a 6 cheese omelet.
No,
just all cheese. Maybe. How about tomatoes for me? Chopped tomatoes.
Onions.
Yeah, I can. I won't say no.
Green peppers.
Hell yes.
Okay. I'm not a mushroom guy though.
Nope, no, I'm with you. Get the mushrooms out of my omelet. What's BSU making there? BSU Bill. I want to see that.
Are you a sour cream guy? Sour cream?
I love sour cream, yes.
Okay.
So anyway, we digress.
You didn't get your breakfast quesadilla from Taco Bell.
I want BJ and me to do this.
Could
we go right now?
Sure.
Can we just drive to Taco Bell and get a breakfast quesadilla and just do the
While
show?
we're live? Yeah.
Let's do it, man.
I'll do it. If you might have to do some of the talking here, but and I'll have
Guys,
to order,
should we
but
do that?
why not? Might be a little bit off on the camera, but are you hungry?
Yeah.
We need to. We got to support the sponsors, man. Why not? Let's go for it.
Okay.
I'll do it. Why not?
So we're gonna do this.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. Hold
All
on.
right.
Why not?
Seatbelt on.
Why not? I will go through the Taco Bell drive-thru. I may have to turn off my radio here. Hold on a second. Why don't you hold this for a second?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Johnny Ballgame TV, what no one ever has and will ask
Slide this
for.
over on your lap. Well, hold on.
Oh, sliding this on my lap here.
Connect to my Bluetooth. I got to be able to move the. All right, there we go. We're doing this. We're doing this.
BNN.
There you go. You need a little space to rest that there.
I'm gonna go get a Taco Bell breakfast quesadilla. By the way, Taco Bell hash browns. I'm gonna put the test to BJ.
I'm not eating it. I'm not eating. I'm on a pretty strict diet right now. I love Taco Bell, but I'm not sure if I can get some. I can't have the carbs right now. This is for you, man. I love Taco Bell, but I already.
You're not gonna have a quesadilla, okay? What about you can't have a hash brown?
Oh man,
their hash browns, best drive-through hash brown in the game right now.
I've always said I'll do anything for the sponsors, but I am trying to drop a few pounds right now, and I don't know if I can pull that off, Johnny.
Is it the summer thing, Vegas, circa? You're gonna need your shirt off.
No, I never do that.
There's women everywhere.
No, it's just after a season of traveling, I usually put on a couple pounds, and then I spend the summer kind of shedding it back off. So I'm actually down about 10 pounds already. I'm sure you can tell. But I got about another 20, 25 I'd like to lose by football season.
Okay, good for you.
And I have said I'll do anything for the sponsors. So that does probably include eating a breakfast when I don't want to. But
thank you.
Taco Bell has the greatest breakfast.
Yeah, so there's going to be bad with the good in regards to the tackling philosophy. Like I said, this isn't going to be the case, in my opinion, come fall camp, because you just can't play football roulette. But in other cases, like when you don't even know who your best players are yet, how the hell are you going to find out who your best players are? Have them play football. Whoa, there's a concept. So I like where Spencer and this staff are kind of breaking it down, saying, we're going to start from the ground up with this team, and this team's going to be a hardworking, dedicated, all-in commitment, all-in bunch. And so far, I've seen that in spring. I don't know how good they're going to be, guys. I don't know how good the league's going to be, for that matter, either.
What are we doing here, dude? Go ahead. Come on.
Who is that?
I don't know who that is. It was Julian Bowie.
It was.
You never know who you're going to see here when you're pulling out of campus.
Good stuff, man. He's probably watching.
I would assume he is. What are some of the comments saying about us driving to Taco Bell here?
Jordan Morales. Johnny was right. The chicken sliders are bomb. They really are at Taco Bell. Now, BJ, always remember the camera adds a few, and BJ's on camera a lot. So
yeah, I don't need much. You put yourself on camera right now here. I don't need too much.
Anyway, so
I can't believe
comments aren't doing much.
Now those guys are. There's our other sponsor right there, Jackson's. You can give. I just saw the stadium workers. If they're not putting enough seats in today, it's because we just saw them, Johnny, eating nothing like a Jackson's hot dog at 8:30 in the morning. A couple of those guys are scarfing one down right
those
there.
dudes have been up since 4:30. So for them, it's like 11:45.
We love Jackson's too. We got to give all of our sponsors some love. Jackson's. If you want to go,
BJ,
if you want to go to Banana Ball, if you want to go to Banana Ball, go get your 2 body armor products at Jackson's. We appreciate Jackson's.
Why is Banana Ball so big?
Hey, the Banana Ball Cup, or whatever it is, starts tonight.
Yeah, what? I mean,
the in-season tournament. They're copying the NBA here a little bit.
Like they're playing for stuff. Like first thing, like they keep scoring stuff now, and yeah, people pay attention to the standings and stuff.
Someone said it looks like I'm taking my son to get breakfast. Johnny's actually older than me. I don't know if people know that or believe that. We don't have to get into your age, but you're older than me, right?
Yeah, I don't think they were saying that because I look so much younger than you. I think they're just saying
the camera angle here.
Maybe so. I don't know.
All right.
We're going to Taco Bell.
Hey, back to football while we're waiting to hear what's. I'll get your order in a second here, but Johnny, the all hype team. Rashawn Jones obviously is going to be leading that. Spencer again on Saturday hyped him up big time. We know that he's going to probably be a starter, be a major player. Who else right now is on that hype train of expecting big things, overreacting to 3 weeks of spring practice? Who else you got? If there's a couple of guys that either have impressed you or everyone's talking about, or are certainly going to be talked about here as guys that are going to have big years or be hyped up, the all hype team. Where are we going?
I like watching Cash Herrera play. I really do. And
you're not going to see much of it probably in the season. So
no, but as far as Darren Morris, I think we're going to see a lot of in the season.
Nitro's been coming along, man.
We're going to see a ton of Nitro. Like for me, the receivers guys, it's like Darren Morris, Rashawn Jones, and Nitro. Those three. Neither of them have ever caught a pass in a Bronco uniform. Those three. But you're going to have to mix in Ben Ford. You're going to have to mix in Cam Bates and Quentin Brown. And then a couple other guys, too, are in the receiver mix. That's going to be an interesting shuffle. But for now, because Ben Ford hasn't been out there and whatnot, it's Darren Morris, Demo, as they call him, as I hear. And then Rashawn Jones has, probably been the best overall receiver in the camp, which is weird. I know because he's 17, and last year, 2 years ago, he was at Baker City, Oregon. And now he's like one of the better players on the BSU team.
Yep. All right, let's get back to the Taco Bell.
So that's good too.
We're in the Taco Bell drive-thru here, Johnny. Take us through the menu here, the breakfast options. I mean, you don't even have to. You've got the go-to, right? You don't even have to think about this order here.
Breakfast, I usually have my go-tos.
What am I ordering for you here?
Let's wait till we get up there, man.
All right.
Yeah, let's see this out.
Do I hold the mic?
Shoot, let me check in with the app. Guys, this is the best thing about Taco Bell is the app. I don't have a lot of fast food apps. I'm sorry. I don't.
What do I do? Do I tell them to hold on then or what?
Yeah, well, I'm check in here. Just hold on. Stop here real quick. I'm going to start my order.
Yes, believe we will.
Okay, what's the name or code?
Shoot.
Sorry, we're getting that info for you right now.
It really sucks when you have to type your email address back in.
I'm sorry?
Oh, tell her.
He's talking to me. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Can we just order today and then do we need to do this?
Who are we talking to? Excuse me, ma'am. What's your name?
No, let's just go with just order. Just order today. You waited too long.
Okay, can I get oh shoot.
Don't close it.
Can I get a sausage breakfast quesadilla?
Sausage breakfast quesadilla.
2 hash browns.
2 hash browns.
And a bacon breakfast crunch wrap.
Give me one more hash brown. I'm going to give it a try, Johnny. And then can I get what do you got? Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke?
We have Pepsi.
Let's go Diet Pepsi, please.
Okay.
With not much ice.
What's your name again, ma'am?
What size?
Large is good, please.
Large, okay.
Yeah. And that'll do it.
Awesome. Any sauce like Miles on there, Diablo?
No sauce.
No,
today.
thanks.
Okay, so let's give me 1827. Let's Victor and the Press Scholarship Program.
All right. Thank you.
Are you paying or am I?
I got this.
Really?
I got this. Yeah,
BJ's paying.
I got this. Although you literally almost ended the broadcast because if that laptop had closed all the way when you were picking it up, we would have been in a major problem here. But
sorry,
great service at Taco Bell.
Yeah, it was.
Very friendly.
I got my
very
app.
friendly. Now, do we let her know we're live on the air when she brings us the food?
Well, I want to ask her if they've sold a lot of Cantina chicken crispy tacos, because we've talked a lot about that on some campaigns, and I want to see if they're selling a lot of them.
We are literally in the Taco Bell drive-thru live on the show right now. When I get to the window, I am gonna let's keep this a little professional here. We don't need to be. Maybe they don't want to be on camera. We don't want to.
Okay.
There's probably some rules here.
That's probably Stan's probably watching, saying, "Guys, I don't want you to catch."
But they did a very nice job. Took our order very promptly, very quickly. Knew what we wanted, and I'm looking forward to this. But anybody else on the all
hype team?
Can it be a guy that played a decent
like
amount
a
last year,
Travis
too?
Anderson who's out there
I was
a
gonna
lot
say
at
Derek,
safety?
I was going to say Derek Ganter Jr.
Okay.
I think he could be primed for a big year this year.
I don't think I'd put him as one of those guys because he played so much last year. Possibly. Jaden Mickey. You're going to see a lot of. I think he's going to be just a corner, not a nickel.
They remodeled these Taco Bells, by the way. Very nice remodeled at most of these, especially this one downtown here on Broadway.
I want to say something right now, but I'm not.
To the server or to the person at the window? No. Don't even put him on camera.
I won't. I'm not her.
Whoever it is. The mobile Lithia Ford of Boise Studios. Yes. This is also the mobile Sun Cruiser Studios.
Oh, BJ!
Again, don't close it. Don't close it. Come on. We're filming a podcast. Sorry for my friend. Oh my gosh, Johnny. Don't drop the laptop. Oh my God. Thank you.
Are people, I mean, is anybody even watching this? 282 people? Wow.
Can I write this off as a business expense?
I think so. 533 missed calls.
You didn't get a drink?
No, I'm good.
All right. We're off the rails today. Oh, well.
Would you ask her if she sells a lot of Cantina chicken crispy tacos?
What's the biggest? They don't have. Do you have anything in breakfast with the is there any Cantina line for breakfast or no? What?
The busted laptop is
We're
coming
pretty
out
close.
of Ballgame Space.
I actually wasn't worried about the laptop as much as I was if it would have closed, we'd be off the air or there'd be a blank screen. So that
would not be good.
That's actually more important.
It's not going to be happening.
Look how quickly they're making the breakfast. Look at that, Johnny. I mean, this is first class stuff.
Yeah,
Right?
crispy. The quesadillas here. That's what I love about them in the morning. They have this like crunch that just goes with your breakfast very well. Typically, I would put mild sauce on some stuff, but I don't put sauce on my breakfast.
You didn't get a drink.
No, I didn't get a drink.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Do you guys sell a lot of Cantina chicken crispy tacos? Like, have you noticed an uptick?
Cantina is definitely one of our more popular items.
Thank you.
One of our more popular items. All right, thank you. And she looked at you like, please, I'm going to answer this, but then get
That's
out.
what we
get out
wanted
of
to hear.
There's a long line behind us, like literally 6 cars behind us in the line, Johnny. That's a good sign as well. That was quick. That was quick. That was fast.
And you're within.
It's going to be delicious. We were within. Is it what you say? Less than 60 seconds here from BSU.
Yeah, basically like a Jay Tust throw from center field away from.
I thought you were going to say
Albertson
I thought you were
Stadium.
going to say BP swing. Same thing.
Yeah, Jay Tust BP swing.
Taco Bell. Yes. That's awesome, Johnny. We're going to enjoy this.
Hey, pull out your breakfast hash brown. Or are you going to wait till we park?
I got one. It's hard enough to just drive here.
It's only 9:18.
I'll wait till we park here.
So we actually have to go for another like 20 minutes on this.
We got about 10, 15. Yeah. Yes. It smells good, though. Diet Pepsi was a wild choice. Well, again, trying to go diet. No need for the calories or the other stuff that comes in it. Didn't want to eat a lot of the food, but wanted to buy something and support them. I'm trying to go a little lighter this morning, but I'm going to have just because I love Taco Bell and Stan and Steven and the whole family there, Johnny, I'm going to have against my diet I'm going to taste test the hash brown.
When BJ goes on, when you go on one of your diets, what changes? What's your favorite thing to eat?
During the diet, what's my favorite thing to eat?
When you know you can't have carbs.
So what do I eat?
What can you have
that doesn't have carbs?
Yeah.
I can have omelets. I'll eat some omelets.
Protein heavy.
Yep. I can have salads with meat and things in them. Steak. I grill a lot of steak.
Yep. Fish.
A lot of salads with, like I said, with some. I'll make them kind of like a Chipotle bowl almost. You just no rice or beans. You just get some.
Okay. So there's still a lot of really good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, I would still be fat. I just wouldn't
still
have carbs.
So, yeah, I still am.
But I would be like, okay, well, I'm going to eat all this stuff.
All right, we're pulling back into BSU here.
Like when I had my big health scare a couple years ago, and it was one of those things too, like I had to tone it down.
Hey, Johnny, look over there. There's a golf cart. Do you see it?
Yeah, I do.
That's got to be for our man, Caden Ward, the transfer that's visiting campus today. basketball staff has the go-kart or the golf cart out. They're ready.
Because the basketball staff, their offices are in the varsity center.
Yes.
But their place of business is in the practice facility, which is attached to Extra Mile Arena.
Which will change when they get some of those
It will change, but there's a constant walk from the varsity center to Extra Mile Arena for the coaches. Most of them just walk it. I get it, but at some points you need a golf cart, and that's why all the times you'll see golf carts parked around. It's the coaches. They drive it to and from. But that's going to be nice. Like you said, they're going to get their offices built over here, and we'll cut into a lot of that time.
Once I get into park here, let's put the laptop back on the where it originally was till it got screwed up here, and then we can. All right, I'll hold this. Put the backpack back on.
Thank you.
This is yeah. Now move your stuff. All right, we'll try to line this up right here at least for the rest of the show. All right, here's your breakfast. Johnny Ballgame. What a show! All
what
right.
an idea!
We're back, and
this is sweet.
One of my diets, yes, that is. I told you, pretty much this time every year is when I try to cut back a little bit. So
and it works. And then you get overconfident. Oh,
all right!
You're gonna love it.
I can't believe I'm doing this on the air. This looks. It just has that. It just feels amazing. It just feels crispy.
It does. It just kind of It's better than the other places. That's a good drive-through breakfast.
Wow.
Hash brown.
Wow.
I give you the Taco Bell breakfast quesadilla. Oh. Thank you.
All right. I'm going to save mine for after the show so I can talk, but you can keep eating. Jay wants to be Johnny when he grows up.
Me too.
That was the sausage quesadilla. Mm-hmm. So what do we got in there?
Egg, sausage, cheese, a Taco Bell quesadilla. Just cooked perfectly, not burnt, not too soft, just the perfect type of texture. You want a quesadilla to have a crunch to it, right? It's got to have that bite. And the Taco Bell quesadilla does.
It's looking pretty
because
good.
If you go to the Golden Arches and you get their like breakfast burrito, it's soft. There's stuff coming out of it when you open the wrapper. It's like, what the hell is that pepper doing there? It's supposed to be inside the tortilla. Never that mess at Taco Bell breakfast, man. You just come right through. You get your sandwich. You get your quesadilla. I also ordered the breakfast crunch wrap.
That looks phenomenal.
I'm not going to get to. I mean, you want to have it right now?
No, I'm okay. We got to finish the show here so we can get into practice. I'm going to let you eat for a second, though, Johnny, while I thank a couple of great sponsors. Today's show is off the rails, no doubt, but that's why you, as Johnny says, watch Bronco Nation News. You never know what you're going to get. Johnny eating a breakfast quesadilla and us going through the Taco Bell drive-thru live on the show. But, hey, Sunday, you can meet Shannon Keegren, some of the softball players, our man Jim Sturk and company, Jamie Drake putting together an NIL opportunity on Sunday. They're home all weekend for softball, but you can go over to Donald Larson Park, Huber Field, home games all weekend. We had Coach Schultz on the show. I'm sure you'll be having him on soon, Johnny, on KTIK. But Sunday, bring your kids. Get free autographs, free softballs from the softball team from Lithia Ford of Boise. That is on Sunday. Hey, won't be doing this. We can't be doing this one while we drive. You can't. Some sponsors we can support. Some we have to wait till we're inside. And this weekend, certainly Sun Cruiser will be a good one. Whether it's the blueberry lemonade, the strawberry lemonade, all the great flavors. Sun Cruiser. Pick one up at your local gas station or grocery store. Our studio sponsor. Let the good times cruise. Funny thing is, I actually have to go to Lithia Ford of Boise to pick something up, and I have to go to ICCU, Johnny. So we could have really planned this out and had quite the drive supporting all the sponsors on the show here. But Idaho Central Credit Union online, ICCU.com, the mobile eBranch online banking, best in the business, folks. Idaho Central Credit Union. You may think you like your banking experience. You don't realize what you're missing. Make the switch. And they've got all the various options, the high-yield online savings, and BNN happy to have our business and personal accounts with ICCU. You can as well make the switch, ICCU.com. KTIK.com. I mentioned this earlier while we were driving to Taco Bell, but Banana Ball, and that'll be our next show, Johnny. We'll go to Jackson's and get some coffee or get something maybe next week. But Banana Ball, going to Eugene, coming to Boise. If you missed out on the lottery, you got 2 trips with our friends at Jackson's, or 2 chances. Just buy 2 Body Armor products. Buy one, get one for $1. You type in your phone number there in the Let's Go Rewards app, and you are entered to win one of 2 trips to Banana Ball. And again, buy one, get one for $1 with Body Armor drinks, and enter your Let's Go Rewards, and you're in. Johnny, I think we've said plenty about Taco Bell, but SON Management Group, the Nicolason family, again, all you need to see is Johnny eating the Taco Bell here, and it's been a fun show, and we appreciate Taco Bell. Great customer service there. Johnny, the Blue and Orange Store, online, theblueandorange.com. We're now, I know you're going to be buying this, Johnny, the limited piece of Boise State history, the Blue Turf history. This is the 40th anniversary of the Blue, and they are now selling these jackets, leather, varsity Letterman-type jackets. You can now get one. The Blue and Orange Store, online, the Blue and Orange. How long till Jay Tuss is rocking one of these? I mean, it's not going to be very long, probably.
Oh, dude, Tuss is going to have stadium, high school, Tacoma, Washington, early 2000s flashbacks. Jay Tuss walking down the hallway with his Letterman's jacket. You didn't even imagine the patches Tuss had on his. All league baseball, all league football, powerlifting. He
wasn't wearing it. Some gal was. Come on, let's.
Oh, good point. Tuss probably had a smoking hot girlfriend in high school.
And that was the famous high school from what movie?
Tuss's high school, that 10 Things I Hate About You, Heath Ledger, Julia Stiles. That high school is in Tacoma on the shore there of Lake Washington, of the Sound. I'm sorry. And they filmed the high school. They filmed the movie at Jay's high school, Stadium High School. Jay was actually going to the high school, I believe, when they filmed it there. So, yeah, really, really cool deal.
Austin must not know you very well. He says you need a Taco Bell sponsorship. He literally has one.
Austin, you listen to KTIK. Thank you. There's someone who's not going to come up to me and say, ball game, Liv Moss. Like, serious.
That dude's got a Taco Bell sticker on his laptop. He's got a Taco Bell tattoo on his arm. This guy is all in on Taco Bell.
It's a very appreciative partnership I have with Stan and Taco Bell, and appreciate him. And I know he appreciates the hard work and the commitment I do for his company. And I don't think anybody can second guess that.
Got a couple minutes left here. One final football question for you, and then I want to go real quick to basketball. But today's practice, they're indoors. Probably not full pads today since they were on Tuesday, and they have a scrimmage on Saturday coming up. But what are you looking at today? What position you going to today? Any thoughts on today's practice we're about to watch?
Let's see. The offensive line is interesting because it might be a bunch of guys that aren't playing at the beginning of the next year. Or it might be a few guys that you wouldn't have thought were going to play, but because they've had all these spring reps, they're able to put themselves in a position to be major pieces of the offensive line. Because I know there's some pushback on who the left tackle coulda, woulda, shoulda been. Felt to me like it was kind of penciled in to be Kyle Cox. My boy Bob Beeler thought that the CSU Puebla guy, he's a left tackle too, right? Whoever he is might be. And then Daylon McCoy.
Tyler Etheridge,
yeah,
from CSU Pueblo.
I say Puebla. But also the Ohio State lineman. What's his name again? I need to figure out these names and just stop calling him the Ohio State kid.
Where's your laminated roster?
I have it right here. But
where's your laminated roster?
He's getting some run, now. And I was always kind of like, how come that dude never plays? He's like the biggest one out there, and I get it. You can look like Tarzan and play like Jane. See that all the time, dude. But he's getting a lot of run, offensive line there too. So I kind of want to keep paying attention to that situation there on the O-line, BJ. I'm talking about Miles Walker, yes, a redshirt junior, the Ohio State transfer, 6'5", 317. There's not a lot of dudes in that building, 6'5", 317. And he's one of them. So there too, and I like watching the receivers. I'm going to keep seeing Rashawn Jones gets better every single practice.
Yep.
You know, I mean,
And Akeem Wright's taken a step forward the last couple of practices.
is.
We mentioned him earlier on the all hype team.
Like,
So
can they have a good return game this year? I mean,
that's hard to tell in spring.
I mean,
they don't do a lot.
Well,
of
I mean, because Malik Sherrod, we almost penciled that in, like, they're going to be good in the returns next year because they got Malik Sherrod.
He did next to nothing in the return.
No, he didn't do anything. So whether it's Akeem Wright, whether it's whoever, Dylan Riley, even if they want to experiment with him and have him do kick returns, I'm trying to think who else is in the punt return mix there. PJ, heck, Rashawn Jones. I don't know if he's a punt returner, but hell yeah. Get him back there, dude.
Cam Bates, I've seen taking some reps back there.
I would like to see Cam Bates on kick return too. The long stride,
that's where I've seen him.
Speed
That's
guys.
where I've seen him.
That's who I want returning kicks.
Mm-hmm.
And punt returners, you got to make the first two guys miss. And if you do that on a punt return, you have a shot. You don't even have a lot of chances to return punts anymore because they got really smart. You snap the ball, you have the punter run 2 or 3 feet to the right or the left, and then they kick it. And it gives your players a bunch of time to get down there to tackle the punt returner. And you see a lot of that. So there's not even a lot of punt return opportunities compared to the past. So the ones you do get, you got to be able to make that first guy and then that second guy miss and turn it into a big play.
Johnny, you've convinced me to go get my first ever Taco Bell breakfast from Brian here. So, Brian,
you'll
appreciate you.
Enjoy it, man.
Yes.
It won't be your last, Brian. BJ, finish your hash
I'm going
brown.
to at the end of the show here. I ate most of it while you were talking there. Was on my way to McDonald's for breakfast, shifted to Taco Bell. How about that? We're changing people's lives.
He won't
today,
be disappointed.
We're changing
You've all had the other
people's
places
lives
breakfast
today.
a million times in your life. I have too. I've just recently started grooving on Taco Bell breakfast, and I'm like, okay,
we are changing people's lives.
Great
today.
alternative,
It is amazing
breakfast, or the new go-to for your breakfast. You don't think Taco Bell breakfast, tacos breakfast. You just don't. I get it, but you will once you have it.
All right. I want to get to one quick basketball thought here in a second. But speaking of our great sponsors, that starts with Matt Bauscher. Bauscher Real Estate had somebody yesterday, Johnny, post that they bought a new home using Matt and his team. And we always love hearing it when you support the sponsors. So Bauscher Real Estate, #1 ranked realtor in the Northwest. Check them out at BauscherRealEstate.com. Signature Roofing online at mysignatureroofing.com. Whether it's a re-roof, a repair, an estimate, or an inspection, check out mysignatureroofing.com. We appreciate Joel and company and the whole staff there. We got a new roof last summer from them, and it was first class. Everything's done great. We're loving it, and no issues with the hail and stuff yesterday. So Signature Roofing, if you're ready for that new roof, it's signatureroofing.com. Hey, how about a fence for the backyard? Element Fencing is where you go for that. ElementFencing.com, 25 plus years in the fencing business. 25 plus years in the fencing business. Element Fencing, Brady and his staff, ready to help you build that perfect project from the ground up. Element Fencing, check them out online, elementfencing.com. Ridley's Family Markets, shop ridleys.com. I know, Johnny, you love that Kuna location. They've got Middleton, Star, McCall, other areas around the state of Idaho, Magic Valley, Treasure Valley, you name it. Ridley's Family Markets, again, online, shopridleys.com. Rowpaint.com, if you are ready for that painting project, they got you covered at rowpaint.com. Andy Rowe and Company, interior, exterior painting, those concrete coatings. Hit up Andy Rowe, rowpaint.com right now. They got some great deals, and they're ready to help you out, roepaint.com. And if you're looking for a new job, maybe a career change, fresh start, in between jobs, how about Transportation Compliance Service? They can help you out every step of the way. Get into the trucking industry. It's a local company helping out folks all over the world. Johnny, Transportation Compliance Service online, transcompservice.com. All right, final thing. We mentioned Caden Ward, 6'6", Cal Poly guard on campus for a visit today. There's some other rumblings. There could be some guys. We're waiting on some of these guys that may have visited to decide. Right now, though, Johnny, one guy in the fold. What's just your take on this roster and what you're looking at transfer-wise, what they need to add? Because obviously a lot of work to do here in the portal.
The Cal Poly kid, from what I've seen, he looks really athletic, slasher, gets to the lane, lives in the paint, an athlete at that position, unlike I think someone they've maybe had here since, I don't know, a couple of years ago, not too long, but it would be a more athletic team, I think, moving forward. And I don't know, guys, where if you look at the roster of the basketball team right now, you're looking at it and you're saying, okay, I don't know how that's going to get it done in a new conference with some good teams. I'm hoping for them that the best player on the team next year isn't on the roster yet. And I don't know where that's going to come from. I don't know if that's even in the cards. I don't know if they're planning on their main pieces of this team that are already here. Prater and I talked about it yesterday. There's no star on this campus. And we just got out of the Genty Tyson era where, I mean, it was massive star power, dude, as much as they've had. And now there's, I mean, Maddox Madsen and Pearson Carmichael. Are those the stars on campus? So I don't. It's a really interesting transitional time, and I'm going into the new league. I got a ton of questions, guys, about where Boise State will fit in basketball moving forward in this league, in this system, because the little guy gets screwed, always has, always will. The middle guy is able to kind of survive, and the middle guy, not the little guy, is getting in as much trouble, I think, as anybody in this system, because you're kind of waiting. Do you want the player who went to the big school that never got to play, the Abuki Jab or Buzo, or do you want the Javen Buchanan, the kid from the NAIA who's lighting it up, that doesn't need $1 million, wants a better level of play in life, like a Javen Buchanan, that type of thing? Then and what are you talking about? Stars aren't bought. Ask the Yankees. Ask the Lakers. Stop it. Stars are bought. They're traded for. They're drafted. Stars come. Stars are stars, man. That's what's weird about them. A star doesn't even have to be good. Tim Tebow wasn't a good NFL quarterback, but he's a star. It's really weird how it happens. I don't know the definition, but with this basketball team, not really sure where it's going to fit in.
Yep, no, a lot of questions, and we'll see if some of those starts to get answered today. Again, they do have a player on campus. Or could be some other announcements, news. We'll have to monitor it. You guys will have it covered 3 to 6 today, Idaho Sports Talk. Any other, I know you haven't had your show meeting yet, but any other things you want to plug today on the show? I know you'll be all over today's practice, and we are talking to Terrence Brown, the new secondary defensive backs coach. We'll be talking after practice, so I'm sure we'll hear from him as well.
Yeah, we're on a new series right now, having a lot of fun with it. By the way, 1 week from today,
NFL draft party.
NFL draft, right?
Burger and Brew.
Yeah. Look at this guy, Anthony Davis. That turned out well. Well, they won a title with Anthony Davis, and then they were able to flip him for Luka. So, yeah, that worked out really well for the Lakers.
Hey, this isn't the national Sunday night show here, okay?
Come on, Bronco.
Keep it local here.
Like stars,
right,
stars come
6.
in all shapes and sizes.
3
guys.
to 6. Next week's your draft party. What do we got
at
today?
Burger and Brew?
Yep.
On State Street. So we're doing a series where we're just, every single position for the NFL draft. I hadn't even thought about that yet. 1 week from today.
Yep.
Is the NFL draft. Pretty sweet.
I was at last year's NFL draft. Brings back some good memories being there to cover Ashton Genty.
Man.
I've covered 2 drafts. I covered when Leighton Vander Esch at the Cowboys.
You were at Lambeau Field
last year. Yep. Got the tour of Lambeau. Was there. Got to talk to Ashton one-on-one after the draft. That was a cool experience last year. I've covered the NBA draft as well with Chandler Hutchison, first-round pick for
Where
the
was
Bulls.
that?
Barclays Center.
Okay.
In New York. So, and that was a span of like a week. Do you remember? Or a month. Do you remember that? Leighton Vander Esch, and then a month later was Chandler Hutchison.
Okay.
You talk about
I don't remember that.
Talk about star power.
That
on
was
this
star
campus.
power.
Leighton Vander Esch, first-round pick, and then a month later,
star
NBA
power.
draft, Chandler Hutchison, first-round pick as well. So they're liking the KTIK YouTube segments. Let's get Greg Frank on that. Expand those.
We don't know if we want to keep the camera on for 3 full hours. We'll see, but appreciate you guys all tuning in.
So listen,
yeah,
3 to 6 today, Idaho Sports Talk. They'll be talking football, draft, what we're seeing at practice today. They'll have you updated on all the basketball news. And then Prater and I tomorrow at 9 a.m. we'll continue this discussion. And then I'll join you guys tomorrow afternoon on Idaho Sports Talk. So 1 week from the NFL draft. And we're getting some new updates on guys that are practicing today. So I'm going to get in there and check that out. Practice has just started. And appreciate it, Johnny. Fun show. And again, Taco Bell. We're going to let Johnny eat the rest of his breakfast. I finished the hash brown. You were correct.
That was fun, man.
It knocks the other hash brown out of the
Let's go watch some football,
business.
man.
We're heading in to watch practice. Johnny's got to finish his breakfast. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. And thanks so much. Enjoy your day. We'll talk to you at Bronco Nation News. Go support the sponsors from my Lithia Ford of Boise F-150, the mobile Sun Cruiser Studios. We're going to head into football practice, and we'll have interviews and things for you and updates a little bit later. Follow us on social media. Go subscribe. 60% off right now at BroncoNationNews.com.
Love ya.